Zoom namine Ora Clement Aklo, Director of Air Communications, Emma Parliamentary African Network. Any common fact we home first of na other matters and when I mention their co and their air benina. Clement Memau Achin Eba Kessben matches so and 92.9 and then on Kessben TV. Bibia Bokodia. Hello Clement Otemenka, Bibia Boko.
Yeah, Nyame adom bibia boko.
Okay, nice one. But as a passer, you're free. But to say metonka, you're alive.
Okay.
All right. But as a
Parliamentary Network Africa.
Okay, Parliamentary Network Africa.
Network Africa, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So you heard Ura Alban Bagbin making comments, or probably a statement, I should say, not a comment, a statement, a full one. I mean, positioning Parliament per their standing orders, how they should behave and how they should position when it comes to a near maybe a ensem fata. I mean, Mantekrano or say and maybe during the vetting of pay Justice Bafubon, is inconsistent against the standing orders. They should maintain order, decorum, reflect dignity when it comes to Parliament and all that. And all that. Clearly, do you think, sir, Speaker of Parliament has really addressed the issue regards to what really transpired with the vetting of Justice Bafuboniana?
That's it, Parliamentary Network Africa, we are on record to have said, sir, sometimes, the words are not enough. Now, your boy Speaker Basso said, Waba Abe apologizing for what happened at the appointment committee at the vetting of Justice Bafuboni. Now, it's not enough because the previous ones, we are on record to have asked Mr. Speaker to go beyond the usual apology, the usual kid glove statistics useful for the members of the House. Say, the process has not been like the way it's supposed to be. Recently, they are out with a press statement on 9 months of silence on the appointment committee misconduct now happened here in January 30th and 31st during the vetting of some of the ministers. Who we say to trust and be a coso Emma, Mr. Speaker, ever apologize here. Emma, say up ad hoc committee. Say ad hoc committee, enquire investigation. Now, omo yes, I to trust them, Ye omumpi. Now, those people will be surcharged for the damages they cause to public property. Up to date, that committee report has not seen the light of day. They will say the chairman of the committee LA report in Parliament, but that report never reached anybody. That report was never debated on the floor of Parliament. We pick up signals, say, there was some machination within the corridors of Parliament, saying, when the implementation of the content of the report, about outer MPs maybe ehubeka, they have tried to put away that the content of that particular report into implementation. Emma Hebe who say, Mr. Speaker, cry by a statement that say the powers of the Speaker is so high to the extent that if he decides to implement the powers of the Speaker, some of the members of Parliament will even lose their seat and all that. And we went ahead to even make statements, Mr. Speaker, we disagree with the kid growth tactics now you are using for these children who called you father or father. Father or father must ensure that discipline is carried out when something goes wrong. You can say, yes, say, because we haven't found any solution to some of the misconduct that have happened in the 8th Parliament. And then also, at the beginning of the vetting of the ministers, in January, similar things may happen because yentwi obi aso. Iti no yempe bibi enye ewo ho. Ama ye petition na yante hwe no. We went further to do an RTI request, that is right to information request. Say Parliament mumma any implementation about Mr. Speaker's directive for arrest, for investigation, and for surcharge of the members of Parliament. RTI request say nothing has been done about it. When this particular vetting started on Monday, we were sitting on tenterhooks. Now because what am obetimi asa yebiem. When the banter was going on between the minority leader and the majority leader, we were very, very concerned that this could degenerate into something else. Say Parliament of Ghana, AGD, of being one of the oases of peace and parliamentary democracy in Africa.
Yeah.
Now, now I say to Tunasi. Would they say any member of the Parliament of Ghana? Omuko bebia say ekotuaba eba democracy in some dia no more parliament member of parliament for Ghana no. Na ye ejumedi na shenisa. Mr. Speaker ankasa. Look at the number of accolades he has accrued to himself. Recently, he has a manufacturer. All this because of said the equipment. But say design your man kitty we have a battle na say your credibility around the world that a hard dream the brain. We are saying that, Mr. Speaker, enough of the nice speeches and apologies. We need implementation. We need you to crack the whip and make sure, say, anybody that is found culpable, anybody that goes against the standing orders of Parliament must be dealt with according to the law, no matter whose ox is God. Say, we'll be leaving a certain precedent or Chebino, Obiye Bibia, Untimi and Chinaso, because one tree Obiaso in the past. What would they tell you? They will say that you are being selective. Yes, apology is good because the judiciary is an equal organ of state. So you cannot use your platform to denigrate another organ of state. Apology has come, but we think that a further investigation must go into this. People who ought to be punished for past deeds and even recent deeds, must be punished, and then the record is set straight. Say the Beya, this parliament is full of very young people, youthful exuberance. Say one children will be there. We say, father, father. Now so no more idea. Say watare futana waje numunyam wo awiase afane nyina no no mu di efi egu. This will be my preliminary observation on Mr. Speaker's apology and further promising to make sure say Nyama Bekoyi the Parliament of Ghana.
All right, Clement, even on the screens of Kessben TV and on Facebook on Kessben 92.9 is a video showing 9 months ago what really transpired at the vetting committee, tables, bubu, and microphones. And then the nation spoke against it heavily. Into the punishment will come. One of the punishment that we were expecting was the fact that Speaker did say emphatically that betia because of your minor idea, and then some of the things that they did, on betimi ashamo etimi akoye, and we've still not seen anything beyond that. Now, one critical thing that you mentioned that I really want to go back into it has to do with the RTI, as in the right to information. Now, if a whole institution that is taking care of things that happens in Parliament owns the laws for us that like almost share emrano emayen. Na asemwe see 9 months in ye na obi pe akwenya using the right channel to get information na onsa enkano. Is it not a serious thing for the nation to really address?
Yeah, a very, very serious issue because the Right to Information Act was passed by Parliament itself. It took a long time, but it became a political issue here and there. And we, the Parliamentary Network Africa, are also on record to have championed the campaign and advocacy for this particular RTI bill passage. This is one of the ways you meet me at the upper in some Diana Yepe Anu Yeno. You feel say RTA and the bit me I used to. Because also in the 8th Parliament, we had to trust him be a also during the election of Mr. Speaker Abam Bagmin as the Speaker of Parliament. Who said to trust him be a also Emma Nema be also. And also, at that time, we sent a lot of letters and petitions to the Parliament of Ghana. Say, again, to prevent such things from happening. The whole of the 8th Parliament, every year we were repeating at the anniversary of the Tama AC, every year they are sending petition. They are sending press release. Throughout the 8th Parliament. Nobody gave us any hearing. It's in the about 9th Parliament. RTI is a tool that is available to the nation so we can get information from the institution. And they send it to the Parliament of Ghana. The Parliament of Ghana, the RTI officer, told us plainly that this information is not available. This information is not available. If you are sending a review of that response, you're trying that review to come up. But if Parliament, as the institution that passed the law, is not going according to the processes, they are realizing the intent of this particular law and several laws to come up. I think there is a problem because Parliament is one of the institutions in the country. You feel say they have to show exemplary leadership. I saw much say na as I say nyama eko so ewo oman mu. Omo na yeso omo di constitution no so. Omo san so was standing orders. Eso omo di standing orders no so. Say what nya anye we how can you set a law and answer umbetimi ahyehyɛ mmara amaye na wa expect say me this mmara no so it Parliament is very very strategic in shaping or resetting the mindset of Ghanaians. It say yes, some of these results from Parliament is very 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 unfortunate, and we think that this has just started. We want it nipped in the bud. Now say the fabric that we have built as Ghana, the democratic fabric that we have built as one of the best parliamentary
Okay, Clement, meda say only edi nkomo mrepem de be sound, but I think say for Kessben matching we're going to do this job with you. You be bomodia press it upon parliament na almost fa feedback no embre mining. I think that is a good cause, and we hope to see say it's not just about the warnings and the statements and all that, but that punishment that needs to be served, so that a man for and as a parliamentarians no be hu how or metumi ayo money ya da se be Clement ending come on here dey. All right, then Clement Aklo or your director director of communications parliamentary network Africa and no edi and